Whether it makes you laugh, cry, scream, or fly, there's a song for every emotion.
We're Mike and Priya, and we talk about the songs that make up the soundtrack to your life.
Because life
is in the lyrics.
Hey, little listeners, we are coming up on our 1-year anniversary. Do we have a applause? Cue the applause.
Oh,
Wait.
hold on.
Okay.
One more.
Hey, little listeners, we are coming up on our 1-year anniversary. Thank you so much. And you are in for a treat this week.
Yeah, that's either a treat or a hot mess. But let's see which way the wind blows.
Oh, Mike, I think I can accurately predict which way that wind is going to blow. And that's because it's our second Happy Hour episode, but with a purpose this time.
That's right, because we are reminiscing.
Yes.
We're looking back on a year of episodes.
Play that dream music now. Yes. We're going to talk about our favorite moments, memories, and perhaps episodes, if you can remember them. I can't.
Yeah. And we're going to go, be...
First of all, reset that fucking timer because you weren't supposed to turn it on until I told you to.
Oh.
Sorry, that was more aggressive than I meant it to be. Okay.
And we're going to do it the way we did it our very first episode, which wasn't really an episode.
That's right.
It was more of a test run.
Supposed to be.
We released it anyway. So
we did. Yeah. And for that test run, it was uncut and unedited. And that's how we're going to roll this time around too.
We have 50 minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
And when that timer goes off, Priya has to shut her mouth. I have a problem with this instruction though.
What?
This sounds like you are going to talk for 50 minutes and I'm going to say nothing.
No. I did want to ask, why do you assume that it's going to be me, the one who's still talking at the end?
Because it's always you who's still talking.
Okay, well, see, there's the first thing we learned over the past year.
It's true, yes.
Yeah, it is true. All right, Mike, let's start the clock.
Okay.
And off we go.
Off we go.
Okay, how to start?
Well, okay. How do we start this thing?
Yeah, how do we start? I'm already half finished my drink because I wanted to get tipsy early and done.
Oh, yeah.
It's one and done for me.
We can do a little update because I think little listeners need to know.
Oh, they do not need to know this. Let's just say, okay,
It's been a year. This is our 52nd episode. It's been a whole year of recording.
I know.
And as I've been preparing for this over the last couple of weeks, I've been listening to our
research. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I've been listening to our
catalog.
episodes. Our catalog. Yes.
Like we have a catalog.
We do. And it's really funny to hear what was going on in our lives.
Yes.
Back in those previous episodes.
Oh, okay. How many did you listen to?
I got to about eight or nine.
Okay. It like starting from the beginning and going straight?
I thought.
Or did you pick certain episodes?
I started my research by just picking random episodes that I remembered I liked.
Okay.
And then I started 3 days ago. I started listening right from the very beginning.
From the beginning, yes.
Yeah.
I also listened to that very first episode, and
oh God.
I have to say that it was messy because it wasn't supposed to be an actual episode.
That's true. Yeah.
But it was goddamn funny.
It was.
It was so funny. And for those of you who have kind of jumped onto the little podcast along the way, and I'm sure there are very, very many of you who did not start from the very beginning, but I would say go back to listen to just that first episode. Yeah. Which I never thought was going to be released.
I know, because you said it about 15 times in the episode.
In the episode
No one's going to hear this. But no one's going to hear this.
Yeah, I was like, we're just doing this just to see how we banter, how it flows.
Yeah.
And of course, Mike did release it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And if you... So we talked about, I think in one of our episodes, we talked about how we set up this, like when we were thinking about it. And I don't know if we actually talked about when we started recording. But we started recording in like July or August, I think. And then we didn't actually kick the podcast off until November.
That's right.
Because we were kind of like testing things out. There are a lot of recordings that are in the vault.
And will always be in the vault.
Yeah.
In the locked vault. Yeah. And we have thrown away that key.
Oh, do you remember that one episode And you went
Of course
on.
not. What?
Okay, there was one episode where this was when we were using a different
Why is it
recording
always
studio.
me who's embarrassed? Yes, okay.
No, it's not embarrassing.
Okay.
It's just you started talking about something and you got so angry and upset. You were
What
like,
was I talking about?
I think it was relationships
Oh, okay.
and a particular ex.
Okay.
And you just
Which one? Because they all make me so mad.
I don't know, but I remember by the end of the episode, we were looking at each other and we're like, yeah, we can't release this. There's no way we can release this.
Right. Okay. And also back then, we taped a bunch of episodes to sort of have them ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't quite have our shtick down. And now that Mike's an editing whiz, we really only record like a week or two in advance, which is cool because we can be a little more topical. Yeah. We're not talking about Thanksgiving when it's American Thanksgiving. Well, we had an episode like that. Yeah. And I thought that was hilarious. Like I was like, when the fuck did we record this thing?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you go back and you listen to the first 4 episodes.
I'm gonna turn that off. Yeah.
Turn what off?
I thought I just heard a thing like as if my phone went off, but I thought I turned it on silent, and I'm going to put that on silent right now. I'm so popular that I just get like calls and texts like all the time. Yeah. That's from my mom's maid.
Oh, your mom's maid?
Yeah.
Your mom has a maid?
We just hired somebody. We just hired this woman who's a lovely woman named Rosemary, who is going to go and help my mom just keep things clean and kind of go over and visit, make sure she does her treadmill time and take her some meals once in a while.
So she's more of a personal assistant.
She's more of a personal assistant.
That's your mom's PA.
My mom's PA. And my mom will probably start to boss her around. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder where
exactly. It's hereditary. Mike, since we're not editing and not cutting,
we have to edit.
We're not, Mike. We are going through this. We are doing it.
Okay.
So
all right.
Usually, for the little listeners out there, when we need to like clear our throats or cough or sneeze or something, one of us usually just puts our finger up and we pause and then we do what we need to do. And then we resume, and Mike just edits.
Are we seriously just going to put?
We're just going to put this.
I edited the first episode.
We're not going to do. We're going to try. We're going to try, Mike.
Okay. All right. Okay, bossy boots. All right. So back to what I was saying.
Yes.
If you listen to the first 4 episodes, I can tell, and I don't know if it's because I remember or if it's just something I'm picking up with the episodes.
Right.
They're not released in the order that they were recorded.
Oh.
And you can tell because there's certain things that we say in, I think, the 2nd or 3rd episode that references something that comes out in the 4th or the 5th episode.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I picked that up. So you know what? Taylor Swift's not the only one with Easter eggs. Little listeners, you guys find those little fucking Easter eggs.
Oh, my God. We have Easter eggs and we didn't even mean it?
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we totally did.
We totally did. Yeah. We totally did. Okay. I don't know how you want to do this flow, but what I thought for myself in my extensive research, which involved listening to the first 2 episodes, and that's it, was that I made a little list of things that have changed over this last year, and the things have not changed at all.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's go over some of the things that have changed, okay? Our tagline was different.
Yes, it was.
We had a draft tagline in that first.
It's not the only thing that was different.
Oh, no, I have a list.
Okay.
But I'm sure you have things to add too. But our tagline was different because it started off like this. Whether it makes you smile or soar, cry or roar. Roar. And we did that. We were like, cry or roar. That's too many R's. Yeah. That sounds weird. There's a song for every emotion, every aspect of being human. And then it goes on to be the same as what we now have. I'm glad that changed.
We edited that out. It's too much.
No, we altered it.
No, I know. But we just kind of we cut it down and we edited it. And we created a more succinct.
Sorry, we?
Did we not?
Sorry, we did that?
Yeah, we did. I do remember sitting down with you and saying, we need to redo this. And we did it together.
I don't think that's true.
Oh.
Mike, you do all the editing.
Little listeners.
And you have done a lot of the
This is now all of a sudden her memory is good.
No, but okay, fine. Go ahead. Continue with your fantasy sequence here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so another thing that I noticed changed, like for the first, I don't know, like maybe 8 or 9 episodes, we were pretty good at sticking around the 35 to 45-minute range. And then we just started to love the sound of our own voices.
Yeah, but Priya, you keep forgetting I did a crap ton of editing.
But then either way, like you edited them down to like 35 to 45 minutes for the first several. And then we started to do like, oh my God, then we started to split episodes in half.
Right.
Which were each about 25 to 30 minutes. So they would have only been an hour, which is kind of where we're at now with ours. So we went through a whole phase of figuring out how long our episodes would be.
Yeah. And
I think we landed on a good length.
Yeah, I was going to say, and do you think that when you think back, do you think we're better for it?
Yes, I think that our length now is good. I mean, I think that. I don't know if you think that.
Yeah.
But I wonder what the listeners think.
Don keeps saying.
What does Don say?
Don keeps saying, try to get it to like maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Oh, Don, you
I know.
dear sweet soul.
He'll sit there.
Keep it to yourself, Don.
And he'll listen to some boring lecture about some philosopher that's been, dead for 400 years for an hour and a half. But he won't listen to you and I and our riveting banter?
Honestly,
Come on.
like I look at some of the books in this den where we're recording, Symmetry and its Discontents.
Oh, how about this one here?
Oh, God, what is that
Vintage, what is it? Vintage Jarman? We don't need to. This is... We're not philosophers.
No, we're not.
We're philosophers of life.
We're philosophers of life. Isn't that what philosophy is? Isn't it about life?
I don't know.
Forget it. Let's just not talk about
What else is on your list?
Okay. We started off saying that every episode was going to involve drinking.
Right. Can you imagine? Oh, but we did have a couple of episodes we recorded, and I think it was the first one that we recorded with alcohol. And that was like maybe 5 or 6 episodes in.
Okay. Was it?
And also
really
at that time, we were recording 2 episodes
a day. That's right.
And I remember specifically there was one recording session where we drank the first episode and I was drunk. I really was drunk.
We were messy. We were sloppy. And then we were like, we'll have a different drink every time.
Oh, that was
Then
you,
Mike said, no, we'll have a signature drink. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And then we tried drinking one day and we were like, we can't do that. We cannot do that.
And yet here we are.
Drinking our gin and Dubonnet.
Well, this kind of is it's a segue into a question that I have for you.
Oh, please. I love a good question.
What is your favorite episode if you could pick one?
Oh, that.
And why?
Okay. I have thought about that. And I really don't think I can figure out a specific favorite. Do you have one?
I don't have a favorite, but there are ones that stick out for me.
Okay.
And one of them was our first happy hour when we went out to your place.
Okay, Tara. Yes. That was, I will say
that whole night was experience. An absolutely fantastic.
It was bliss.
It was so much fun.
Come on, it was bliss. Just you and me and the goddamn microphones that we discovered could turn into karaoke mics.
Yeah.
It was
a lot of fun recording.
Yes.
And it was a lot of fun just hanging out, having a couple of drinks and just playing around with the equipment.
I know. And then indulging in our all too well.
Yeah.
That was
that was definitely a highlight for me.
I will say, you know what? And I've been thinking about this too, just that when people say, I will say, I just think that's such a funny phrase. It's like, just say what you're going to say. Why do you have to preface it with, I will say, or I'll say this? But I notice myself doing that a lot. And having said that, I will say that I really enjoyed our Eras Tour debrief. Because I just think it felt special to have like my goddaughter and your sister there. Because it was something like it was a momentous occasion that I think we'll all remember forever and ever. Because it was just, I don't think there will be a bigger tour than that. I don't know. I can't imagine a bigger tour than that. And I just thought it was really fun to have other people joining in our joy of that time. Also, one of the things that I was going to mention this in the things that have never changed, but I will just say, there it is again, that we talked about Taylor Swift in the very first episode. And it has not stopped.
I know.
Right.
I have, so in my little notes here, I have all kinds of things that I've got. But one of the things I have are, I wanted to recognize our unofficial guests / reoccurring characters.
Yes. Okay, we have to acknowledge our guests because it's been super fun. Oh,
unofficial guests
oh, unofficial.
and reoccurring characters.
Taylor,
Mm-hmm.
Carly Rae,
Mm-hmm.
who just got married.
Yes, she
Aren't
did.
you so happy for her?
Yes, I'm so happy for her.
know.
Yes. Yeah, I've been loving all of her Instagram posts.
Yes, her dress was quite
Gorgeous.
gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah.
Who else?
Well, Vimla.
Your mom, for sure.
Vi definitely.
Vi
has
definitely.
been a staple part of this podcast.
She has
this
commented.
past year.
She has sent us messages. She has shamed you. Not shamed is not the right word, but perhaps like giving you a slap on the wrist for not knowing Bob Marley.
Bob Marley. No, it was. I thought it was a Beatles song, wasn't it?
No, it was Bob Marley. When you talked about how you didn't love his kind of music and stuff, didn't she have a...
No, it was Blackbird Singing in the Dead of Night, and I didn't know what that song was about, but it was a song I didn't like.
But she has
And she
chided you a few times.
Yeah, she chided me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yes.
Taiwan.
And if you little listeners don't know that reference, again, go back to that very first.
It comes up a few times.
And it does come up a few times throughout the season. But yes, listening to that first episode just made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
And it was very painful because we're not going to get into it, but I have had a dental procedure this week that was quite brutal. And it's still a little painful. So when I laugh during this episode, it's going to be a weird laugh because I'm always holding my mouth sort of so that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and that's also why you're being so strict about this 50 minutes,
Yes.
because you don't want me to have more time than you.
No, you can have all the time in the world. This is all your episode.
Right.
This is actually a great time for you to talk more than me because it's
I
more
know.
painful for me.
So shut it. Shut it.
Fine. Okay, you carry on now. My last thing that had never changed was you.
Did you just see what you did? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. She's like, fine, you carry on. Okay, the last thing.
I just don't want to forget it, even though I have the notes right in front of me.
Yeah, God. Little listeners. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God, it hurts. Oh, fuck. And before we started this episode, Mike was like, I'm going to play a song for you. And then he played it, The Fate of Ophelia. But as he was playing it, he was doing the most ridiculous dancing. And he knows that I'm not supposed to laugh or move my mouth too much, but he was doing the most stupid, ridiculous dancing.
I'm trying to keep you happy, sweetie.
Oh, you do keep me happy. Okay.
Yeah.
The last thing that has changed over the season is that at the beginning, we used to alternate picking the topic and surprising each other with it. That was a bad decision. For me. I mean, it worked okay.
I thought it was great. And if you listen to those episodes, it's kind of great because when we do introduce our topic, you always have lots to contribute, even though you haven't had to do any research about it.
I just like the sound of my own voice.
Yes, we all know that. But
My God.
I think it's a really good structure, and I think we should bring it back.
Maybe we should. Maybe we should
we'll
have
do like a
surprise months or something.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Let's pin that one.
All right.
Anything
Mike, your
else?
turn to talk. Nope. I'm going to zip it for a little bit.
Okay.
Wait, just one last. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I've made a note here because I've made a couple of notes because as I was listening to the episodes, I kept stopping and recording my thoughts about certain things.
Oh.
And a couple of the thoughts I have,
Are you going to play the recordings or just?
No,
Okay.
I just was dictating. The first episode when we were introducing each other and I mixed up Taiwan
And Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just told little listeners where that Taiwan thing starts.
Yes.
And it was because I confessed that I don't listen to you. And if you listen to the episode, it's kind of it's funny because you're like, so all this time I've been talking about my niece. All this time I've been going, like when I went to Taiwan, like none of this resonated.
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
God.
None of this resonated with you. And I'm like, well, Yeah, but sometimes I tune out.
Uh-huh.
That was at the very first episode.
At the very first, yes.
And then even like 2 weeks ago, we were cracking up because in that episode, one of many times throughout the entire year of us recording, I would say things that you had just said.
Like just said.
Just said.
Just said right before you then said what I just said.
That's what I just said.
That's exactly right. That's the first thing under my Some Things Never Change list.
Okay, yeah.
In the very first episode, Mike acknowledged he tunes out at some point when I'm talking.
Okay. Well, that is my first note. Oh my God. That is my first note that I have. See, look at us. We're so symbiotic or whatever the word is.
Exactly. Symbiotic. I think that's right.
Now, there's something else I want to tell you because something that I mentioned, I think in the last episode even, was that we often will talk about certain things and I'll say, oh, I'll play the video after, or, I'm going to try that out.
Yeah.
And sometimes we do. We were terrible at it at the beginning, but then you confessed that you thought that we were getting better at it. And so I want to give an update on something that I did.
Okay.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were talking about beats per minute and how music can impact your exercise and your motivation. And we talked about, I said, well, I'm going to try and because Dawn doesn't listen to music and I do. And I said, well, I'm going to get Dawn to listen to music.
Okay.
And then you said, well, why don't you not listen to music? So I didn't. So Dawn and I went for a run Thanksgiving weekend. We went together, didn't have music playing.
Okay.
And my time was just a little bit slower.
Okay.
The other caveat though is that I was running with someone.
Right.
So, that was a different factor.
Okay.
But gotta say, boring running without music.
Did he try running with music? Okay.
No, he didn't. But I wanted to just let you know I actually did do something I said I was going to do.
That's very lovely.
And report back.
I love that because we did often say, yeah, I'm going to listen to that song that you just suggested. And then
I'll report back on that.
And nothing. Crickets.
Even at the very beginning.
Where's the crickets?
Where are the crickets? Where are the crickets? Here
Play it.
No.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, so even at the very beginning, I was talking about, I'm going to give that a try and I'm going to report back. The number of times I've said that in episodes, I have not done that.
I know.
So many episodes.
Yeah, I wonder why we even said that we would do it. And then did we know in our heads that we were like, we're never going to do this. I'm never going to listen to this person. Because you had mentioned Carly Rae Jepsen many times. I think.
Love her. She's my girl.
We know. But you had mentioned her many times before I actually did listen to her music. And I think the only reason I did end up listening to it because we were dancing out in the hall here. And then I was like, who is this? And you're like, that's Carly Rae. And I was like, oh my God, she's got some bangers. And you said, she's got so many bangers. So I started listening to some of her stuff. But yeah, we eventually started to trust one another's opinion at times.
Yeah. Little listeners, see, Priya and I, this whole relationship, we've known each other for, we say,
long time.
20 years.
No, 25.
25? Yeah. 25 years. Yeah. And we really don't like each other. This is all just a ruse.
Smoke and mirrors, folks.
Smoke and mirrors.
We just do it for the big bucks.
Oh, yeah. Lots of big bucks.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
What else? So what else do you have?
Okay, so...
I got a lot.
Okay, going back to that first episode, things that have not changed over the year. You said from the very first episode that you're like, oh my God, you make a lot of sexual innuendos. And you swear a lot. Are we going to swear in this?
Oh, yeah,
we're not going to swear in this. And I was like, obviously we're going to swear on this, Mike. I can't censor myself. I was just going to say I can't self-censor myself, but that's redundant, as we learned in several episodes ago, because you told me that. And I was like, what? Yeah.
That was actually episode 4 or episode 5. I actually said that to you as well.
You did say that. And then you also asked me, you said, are we going to use people's names? And we talked about giving people nicknames.
Right, yeah.
And that was out the window because every time I said my housemate, you were like, can we just give her a name?
Yeah.
Her name is Danielle. Yeah. Just say Danielle.
Yeah.
So we didn't do that anymore. And you also, in that very first episode, were complaining about me texting you.
I did. It's true.
And that has not stopped.
No.
See, some things never change.
All these notes from the first episode. Can you imagine if you listened to more than just the first 2?
I did listen to 3.
We would be here forever.
I listened to 3.
Yeah.
And that is all.
Okay. Yeah.
Which episode was it that I said, this is so embarrassing. I wrote down Priya quotes and then Mike-isms. Okay. So Priya said, I'm a very intelligent person.
I think that was episode 2.
Several IQ tests.
I know. ...
I'm gifted.
Yeah. I know. And the funny thing about that was you were so serious about declaring that because you were going to make a point about something.
But my point was like, showing how not gifted I was. Like, I'm like actually really smart, but in this moment, I'm being really stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, listening to that, I had the biggest laugh, and I was just like, who do you think you are?
Well, I was thinking, like, what is, one of the questions I have for you is, like, do you have the most cringe moment or
that was it.
A thing that you were like, oh my God, I can't believe I told people that.
Listen. There's been way too much TMI from my end. Okay, like bodily functions, cleaning habits, lack of cleaning habits. There's been way too much, but that was my worst moment.
Your cringe moment. Yeah.
Because in listening to it, like, it doesn't sound like I'm being jokey about it.
No, because you weren't.
I don't think I was.
You weren't. You were really serious about it because you were trying to defend some sort of silly thing that you did. And you're like, I can't believe I did this.
I know.
And listen, I'm smart. I've been tested. I'm gifted.
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's out there on the airwaves.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. And some of the Mike-isms.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then also for like the first, 20 or 30 episodes, you were like, you can reach us on our socials. And I was like, Mike, we have the one. We have the one social and we will never have more.
But I think my favorite one is when I mention our producers. Like, who am I?
And
who
I
am
was
I
like,
talking about?
And you were like, and by producers, I mean you.
And I talk about the producers several times throughout the podcast. Like throughout our episodes. I've mentioned our producers several times.
I know.
Who are our producers, Priya?
Who do you consider them to be? Like me or you? Because
yes, we're both producers.
We're the editor.
We're executive producers. God. We're editors. We're the talent. We do it all.
We are multi-talented.
All right. God. So I have another question for you.
Okay, please.
And the question is...
Yes.
Oh, where is it?
Should we be playing crickets right now?
Yeah, I know.
While you're looking for that
one... Okay. I did it.
You did it. Yes, okay.
Oh, actually, you've answered all my questions.
Oh, okay.
Favorite episode, most cringe moment, and didn't expect to share but did.
Do you have a cringe moment that you remember? I don't think you've said anything quite as cringy as, I'm very intelligent. I've done several IQ tests. I'm gifted. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a cringe moment, but something that I didn't expect to share.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about, and it's not so much that I didn't expect to share it because it was about to come up.
Yeah.
It was bound to come up regardless. Right. But talking about some of the personal stuff.
Yeah.
Coming out, some of the emotional stuff wrapped up in that I hadn't really
expected.
Yeah. I hadn't anticipated going into so much detail.
Do you regret any of that?
No.
I think those have been some of my favorite moments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because like it's all like we started this for fun.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it has really brought so much joy to my life.
Oh,
so much.
Yeah.
How much, Mike?
So much.
But
there's another ism.
We do that all the time.
And interestingly,
yes.
And there's another one, but it'll come to me. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
But I have to say, like those very human moments where it's just like something that has affected you or a memory that has just come up or me, vice versa. Those have been just some of my favorite moments because they're so real. And I feel like that is probably what people find relatable.
Yeah.
And on that, can I just read out some feedback that we received?
Yes.
Okay. So our new BFF, Jason.
Yes.
He said in a recent email, he said, "Good afternoon, Michael and Priya." First of all, I would like to say good afternoon to you, Michael, to you, Jason. So, good afternoon, Michael and Priya. First of all, I would like to congratulate you on the podcast and convey my appreciation for it. When I listen, it feels like I'm hanging out with a couple of my cool and fun, obviously, friends, which adds to the pleasure of enjoying the dynamic between the two of you. I thought that was very sweet.
Yeah.
And Jason has been giving us pretty steady feedback, which I love.
I love it.
Thank you, Jason.
Yes. Thank
Keep bringing
you,
it on.
Yeah.
Conrad, our other like constant, he often gives me feedback.
Special guest as well.
He said, "I discovered your podcast in a literal dark time in my life. It was dead of winter. Ha ha ha. Not to be too dramatic. I'll leave that up to Mike. I would listen to your show on my walk home from work, and it lifted my spirits in ways that I didn't realize I needed. Whether that would be burst out laughing at Priya's antics at making Mike uncomfortable with her explicit, detailed escapades, or discovering new artists that I would not have ventured into, talking about Shawn Mendes here, or just simply enjoying being around the warm, comforting presence of good friends and being genuinely keen to catch up with their lives. Always a welcomed listen."
Aww,
I know, I thought that was
very
so
nice.
sweet. I actually have an audio recording that another friend sent me.
Okay.
So I thought that I would just play that.
Comfortable here.
I want to wish Mike and Priya a huge congratulations on 1 whole year of podcasting. I know this is something that you guys really wanted to do. You pulled it off, and really in such a great way. Your friendship chemistry really shines in every episode, and your stories are hilarious. So thank you for the laughs, and thank you for teaching us more about the topic of lyrics and music. It's been fantastic. So good luck with the future endeavors of your podcast, and I cannot wait to hear more.
Oh, who was that?
That was from my dear friend Sue. She's a little bit sick, so that's why her voice sounds a little...
I didn't recognize her voice.
I know. She's been having a hard time with the voice, but sounds sexy, huh?
Wow, yeah. Sue, thank you so much.
Thank you to all of you guys for sending us some lovely comments.
Well, and so that's actually one of the notes that I had, that I want to give a shout out to the people that have been listening and have been writing in. We've had quite a few people, and I'm not going to list all of them because I know I'm going to leave some people out.
Because there's only 3.
No, there's a long list. Jason, though, is definitely on the list. And Jason, I really want to tell you.
Clap. Put the applause.
Applause. Where is it?
Don't you know these? You should label these.
There we go. Yeah, okay.
Woo!
They are labeled, but I can't read. The font is really small.
Oh, wear your glasses.
I know. I really appreciate that people take the time to send some feedback.
Yeah.
And Jason is always really thoughtful. His feedback comes back really thoughtful.
Yes.
And like he's really put a lot of time into thinking about and reflecting on things that he's heard. So I appreciate that. And really, that's the other word we use.
Really.
So really
interestingly. It's so really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not to take away from the thanks, Jason, thank you very much.
Yeah.
But we've also had, you've mentioned Conrad already. We've had feedback from Sue, who we heard just now, Darcy, Sam, Andy, my mom.
Yeah.
There's lots of family
Mira
members.
has messaged me a few times.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we want to thank everybody who's been listening, and we want to encourage you to continue to listen.
Please
and
do.
continue to give feedback because we love it.
We do want the feedback. We begged for that feedback from the very beginning before we even had a way for you to give us that feedback.
I love how in our earlier episodes we're like, part of the structure of our introduction was, and each week we're going to read listeners' feedback, but we don't have any feedback to give
because we had
Crickets.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
A couple of the episodes that made me really laugh in terms of just words.
Mm-hmm.
Diptychs and dick pics.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was our very first guest.
Yes, Katie Bon
Katie
Preddy,
Bonpretti. Yeah.
who has
and that was
become
a 2
very good
episode.
friend. Yes.
Yeah, that was a 2 episode recording because there was a lot of stuff that we talked about there.
That is true. She was talking about her art process and how music is a key component. Yep. We say that a lot too. Yep. A key part of her artistic process. And then she was talking about creating diptychs, and it just sort of came out I don't know, diptychs and dick pics. It must have been me because I have the mind of a 12-year-old boy. And I am proud of it.
Yes, you are. And so you should be.
And then there was our episode on liars and cheaters.
Liars and cheetahs.
And then somehow that came up.
Yeah.
I think that was you.
Liars and cheetahs.
Oh God, I loved that so much.
Yeah. That was our that was part of our February love season,
our love month.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, our love month. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we've had some good.
Yep.
I think we've had.
There we go.
We've had some really good episodes. There's some episodes where I'm like, "Ooh, we weren't on our game there."
No, I know.
But question for you:
Okay.
Do you think we are better podcasters now that we're 51 episodes in and we're recording our? Actually, we're recording our 53rd episode because we've already recorded the episode that's going to be 53.
Yes.
Or that's going to be our first episode for season 2.
Oh my God, I'm already tipsy. Please stop talking about numbers.
Okay.
Yes, I do think definitely that we're better because I feel like now we have a flow.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you do think we're better too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do. I do.
Yes, I think at the beginning, like as with anything, like when you watch a show from the beginning, okay? So my mom has been sleeping over once a week.
Oh,
so
nice.
Last week she was staying over and we watched Reba McEntire's new show called Happy's Place.
I can't stand her.
I love Reba McEntire.
I don't like her.
She's
so cheesy.
No,
in that cheesy grin.
She's just she's a happy person.
Uh-huh.
And she is a very kind and giving person. Anyway, so we're watching her show. Watch The Voice. You might start to like her.
Okay.
We were watching her show, and it was the very first episode of this new show. It's in season 2. And you're watching the actors, and you're just like, oh, yeah, some of you are very new to this.
Mm-hmm,
and it's obvious.
Yeah.
And you need to find your groove.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever watched the first episode of Friends?
Mm-hmm.
Like in recent years where you're like, oh my God, okay, it took I see all the chemistry pieces there.
Yeah.
But you guys were kind of rough around the edges.
Yeah.
And then you watch 7 episodes later and they're just in their groove.
They found the groove.
I feel like we are in our groove.
Yes. Get
into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me. Yeah. And so many listeners actually have commented that they love it when we sing.
It's true.
And
yeah,
when we sing together.
Well. Yeah.
And I do love that too, because oftentimes it happens where you'll just start singing a song and I'll just jump in and vice versa.
What we just did was actually part of the concept of the first concept of our podcast.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
What was our concept?
Because we were going to be lyrically speaking.
That's right. And I remember that. Yeah.
And part of when we were thinking about the concept, we were thinking about all these different things that happen in your life that remind you that lyrics connect with.
Yes.
And you had just said, talking about how you feel like we're in our groove. And then there's a song that has Get Into the Groove.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect example of how this podcast came to fruition.
We were so concerned at the beginning about using any lyrics. We're like, what if we get copyright? What if we get sued? What if we get this? And then we're like, you know what? We're a tiny little podcast. Nobody listening to us and saying, oh my God, you guys are making money off of our artists. So we chilled out about that. But we still don't play any music because
I think it's really important for the listeners to know.
Yeah.
We make no money off of this. Zero. We are in not a serious deficit. We're in a deficit. We pay for the distribution. We've paid for our equipment.
Yes.
There's no sponsorship. There's no revenue streams.
Does anybody want to sponsor us?
Yeah.
Bueller.
Anyone?
Bueller. What? Remind me the other sound effects that are on that thing. Yes, we love that one. Oh, what's that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we've used that a couple of times.
We have used that.
I do like that one.
That is a good one.
We've used that too.
Oh, we've used that one many times. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
I have a question for you.
Okay, go for
it. What has this first year of podcasting taught you? Or if it hasn't taught you anything, what has it meant to you?
Okay. A couple of things. Technically, I'm enjoying the editing. I'm enjoying the recording part. I really like I like the way we think about structuring our episodes. And I like that teamwork about figuring out, when we brainstorm ideas and we're trying to schedule things and we're planning out the way things are going to get published and that sort of stuff. So I love that. I am more on a personal level. I think of myself as not being somebody who's, I think I've talked about this before, where I'm an introverted extrovert. You and I, we have a good chemistry and we play off one another. And I really enjoy that. And that's part of why we're here. But I found a lot more comfort since we've been recording over a year.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm more interested in seeing how this personal stuff might evolve. Not the personal content, but more how I personally will evolve as we continue to talk about different issues. And, something that I've found quite interesting over the course of the year.
Tell me more.
I'm not so keen. It's not that I'm not keen on it, but I think what makes a podcast a good podcast for me as a listener is listening to, like you said, the things that are relatable. And I love that. I love when we talk about things and we're sharing memories of things or thoughts about things or theories about things that we're talking about. And I wasn't so keen on the research part of it. And let's face it, I'm not doing deep. I say my extensive research at tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
But there is effort that goes into preparing for these podcasts. Like, we do need to do some research to talk about the topic itself. And I've actually found that quite fascinating. Some of the things that I've learned over this year that, reinforce things that perhaps instinctually I've been feeling with some of the stuff, like, music, the way it motivates me when I'm working out. Right. And there's science actually that proves that. Or different artists and how they came to be, or different songs that they've recorded and how they're connected to other songs. That's all been kind of fascinating.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Yeah. And even when a couple of weeks ago you said how we had been sort of on trend with what's been going on in the zeitgeist with music, or just music articles, that's been quite interesting to me too. And I have learned a lot about the different themes that we've come up with. It's like I've learned a lot about music and music history and different artists, and that has been fascinating. Yeah.
I think
I use the word fascinating rather than interesting.
Yes. And fascinating. What's fascinating about that?
Yes.
The other thing that I find fascinating is it's not really fascinating, but I've actually enjoyed a lot of the trips down memory lane, and how talking about certain songs have brought back memories. And these memories are, for me, they're important memories.
What about the memories that aren't memories, but that you've inserted yourself into other memories?
Those are also very important to me. They're important to me because they're important to you.
Well, and I've done that too. I've said something, and then I've come back the week later and I've been like, I don't think that was an actual memory, Mike. I think I made that up.
Yeah, I make shit up all the time. One of the notes that I've made here is I keep talking about Charlie XCX's album.
Yes.
I keep naming it 360. It wasn't 360.
What was it?
It was Brat.
Oh.
Why do I keep calling it 360?
Why?
Because one of the songs is 360. But several times in several episodes, I refer to, Charlie XCX 350 or 360. And I'm like, what is wrong with my brain?
Well,
that's a whole whole other chapter.
We should maybe do an episode on that. What's wrong with our brains?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you discover any new musicians or artists?
Well, before you go on to the question, do you have any thoughts about what I just shared? Are you surprised about any of it?
The crickets? No. Oh, that was well played. That came out unintentionally, Freudian slip. Well, I mean, I do find it. I agree with you about the reminiscing or the memories that have popped up have been a lovely kind of surprise because you don't often spend time thinking about random moments in your youth. And this podcast has just taken me back to points in my life, as I know it has for you, that have just been like, oh yeah. Like I haven't thought about that in forever. And it's been really interesting to me.
It's okay.
Really?
It's a thing.
It has just been, I can't find another word, interesting to me to learn about different moments in your life, and to remember moments in my life, sure, fine. But
to learn about one another.
And to learn, like, at times, the things that have made you emotional, are maybe things that I didn't know about you. Obviously, we don't know everything about each other. We know, I think, the big things and the big struggles and stuff, but the moments when we've had to live with our own personal struggles and what it feels like to be in those moments, I think we have shared some of those here, and that's been really, I don't know, like a really beautiful experience.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Okay, so you had another question, sorry.
I did have another question. I was going to say, have you discovered any new musicians or artists along this road? Because we've talked about so many different genres and such.
It would be, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Michaela May.
Yes.
There's a new artist. I mean, she was one of our special guests. I think she was like the second or the third special guest that we had. Our very first singer-songwriter.
Yes. Yeah. Which was very cool.
Yeah, really cool. We went to see her live when she was singing songs from this album that she just released.
That she's going to release. I don't think it has been released yet.
Oh.
The new album. She's released a single from it, but I don't think the album has been released.
I think she's released several songs, but I don't know. I mean, we got to hear the music and it was amazing, and she is incredibly talented. And when Conrad was on as well, he introduced me to a bunch of country kind of not independent, but like country artists that I wouldn't typically have come across.
Because they're not quite mainstream yet.
Yeah, I'm a very mainstream kind of guy. Although I have said that, CBC, I don't consider CBC mainstream, but CBC will play, some indie artists, and that's how I sometimes get my music. But yeah, definitely, like the podcast has opened up my repertoire of music for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely Carly Rae has come into my sphere, and which has been interesting because I only knew her from Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
That was, if you asked me to name any Carly Rae songs.
That was the only song, yeah.
I couldn't name a single other one.
Can you name another one now?
No. But I have listened. And she has some cool, I do remember you said like she has 2 albums, one which is like
she's
No. I know she has many albums, but she had 2 albums where she was like, one was like Songs for the Heart, Songs for the
Yes, The Loneliest Time and The Loveliest Time.
Yes. I only think of George Michael because he had a double, like a 2 CD disc where one was Songs for the Heart and one was Songs for the Dance Floor or something like that.
Yeah.
So it reminded me of Carly Rae's 2 kind of ideas. And I, mentioning some of those people and some of the guests that we've had, that is something that I've gained through this podcast. It wasn't one of my questions, but just thinking of the friends I've made, like Katie Bonpretti, who's an amazing visual artist, is now a very dear friend of mine.
Oh, nice.
So that has been lovely. Conrad, who he and I bonded over our mutual love of country music at some event we were at. And we just started talking about country music. And so now he's like a dear friend, and he's always sending me songs. I'm always sending him songs. I love
Conrad.
that.
Yeah.
Love Conrad. And then also Michaela, like the fact that now we went to her concert, and it was just so cool to see somebody who'd been on our show. That's been kind of nice too. Like, and even Jason.
A professional artist.
Yeah. But just like having new people sort of like in our orbit.
Yeah.
Has been kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting close to the 50 minutes, but before we do, I want to just go through a couple of statistics with you. Okay.
Okay.
So since we started recording, I'm going to let you know through our distributor.
Okay.
Our statistics are we've had 2,000 downloads.
That's pretty cool.
I think it is for a little podcast of two little farts like us that are just recording in a studio in a home.
Don't call me a fart. Don't include me in that. I'm a princess.
We have over 1,500 listeners.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. I think like these stats are coming through Podbean, which is our distributor. But I think like when you look at the various distributors, it does change like some of the stats. So I'm not too sure how they aggregate.
Okay.
But June 2025, that was I know we're going to keep going.
Just turn it off before it beeps at us.
Okay. June 2025.
Yeah.
That was
June 20. That was this past June. Okay.
Yeah, that was our busiest month in terms of listeners and downloads.
What were
I don't
we
know.
talking about that month?
I do want to go through that catalog and take a look at what were the highlights there.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are some of the stats, and then I've got some.
Cool.
What do you think our number one downloaded episode has been?
I'm gonna think it's the one that said "No fucks to give," just because it had "fucks" in the title.
That is in the top 5.
Okay, tell me the top 5, starting from 5.
Starting from 5.
Yes, this is fascinating.
Okay, the top 5 we have.
Okay, drum roll, please.
I don't have that one. I do have that one, but I can't add it in.
Okay.
Okay, top 5, episode 11, year-end high, musically speaking, our January 1st episode.
Okay.
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 4,
yeah.
This Is Your Brain on Music, episode 2.
I'm surprised by that. Okay.
Really?
I am, because that was a more technical kind of like scientific topic, and I'm just surprised that that's number 2 out of all the shit we've talked about over the year.
3, No Fucks to Give.
Right.
Yes. 2, the little intro.
Oh my God. Please go back to listen to that, people. If you haven't, it will make you laugh your asses off.
I think that our first episode is the second most downloaded episode.
Okay. And
shows that.
Drum roll for the number 1. Before you say the number 1.
Do I have drum roll? I don't know.
Find it.
Drum roll.
You had it. Did you?
I don't.
Okay,
See,
never mind.
I edit that in. You won't let me edit.
Okay, what about our dream sound? Yeah.
No.
God. Yes.
There we go. Number 1, episode 35, Kiss the Blarney Stone. It's our first singer-songwriter.
Really?
Yes. So that is...
Michaela?
No.
Not Cricket.
Michaela May, our most downloaded episode.
Oh my God. Aw.
Yeah. And I know we're over time, but I do want to go through a couple of more things because I think it's really cool to let people know, our little listeners know, some of the information about this little family that they've engaged in.
Yeah.
Most of our listeners are in Canada.
Okay, that makes sense.
73.75%.
That's where we can physically pay the people to listen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say that's where most of our family live.
Yeah.
United States is number 2.
Okay.
And then we have the Netherlands, England, Ireland, and the Philippines.
What?
Okay. What country, name a country and let's see if they're on our list.
India. Where are my people?
India.
Hello. Hello.
15.15%.
Oh, not good.
Good.
Not good.
No. But we've got listeners in Switzerland, Japan, Belgium,
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Mexico,
Nippon.
Brazil. We're all over the place, baby. We're global.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So, with all of that said, what can little listeners look forward to in season 2?
Okay, well,
year 2.
First of all, we have a very special episode next week.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interview with 2 of Mike's very dear friends.
Yes.
And it's an episode unlike any other we've done.
Yeah. It's more of a serious episode because the content is serious, but it's such a compelling, incredible story.
Right.
And I think it really showcases the power that music has in people's lives and the power that it can play in a life.
Yeah.
So really, really encourage listeners to listen to that episode. And that'll be out on November the 5th.
Yes. And that's for the times when you think you are in your darkest hour, you will want to listen to that episode.
Yeah. But then it's the beginning of season 2. And so what are we going to kick it off with, Priya?
Oh my God. Well, it's going to be a whole lot of the same old, but with a fresh batch of topics.
Mm-hmm.
And we really encourage all of you to send us some ideas.
Yeah.
Because we do listen to what you suggest.
Oh, yeah.
And we've had some great suggestions.
We have. What are some of the suggestions?
Okay.
Definitely the Song of the Summer. That was something that was a suggestion from a listener. We've had so many people that have come forward, but they're people in our orbit. So people that know us and they text us.
That's right. We have had a very good episode idea recently where it was like songs with the best opening line. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to do our extensive research.
Yes.
And
very deep
plot
dive
that into
research.
our episode map for next year. I also want to do an episode on songs you clean to, because that was suggested a while back.
Yeah.
But it was just like fitting it into the timeline. I feel like spring cleaning is when that's going to come up.
Yeah.
But we have definitely had some great ideas about different topics, and please keep them coming because we're always looking for ways. We know we're going to tread over the same material a few times.
Oh, well,
but
love, heartbreak, those things are definitely going to come up.
That's right.
But, before we sign off, I want to say to you, thank you, Priya, so much for being an amazing co-host and friend. Friend first,
Did you get me a
co-host
bouquet
second.
of flowers?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But I give you my love because this has been so much fun this year. Look at the expression on your face. Listen, lady.
But no flowers.
No flowers. You could sing the Miley Cyrus song. I could buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand.
That's right.
Yeah.
Talk to myself hours.
You probably do.
I do too.
Say things you don't understand.
You don't understand.
All the time. But listen, serious note, I want to thank you very much for this incredible year. It's been so much fun. I love that
How much fun?
So much. But I love that we've been able to find something that we can do together that forces us to actually carve out time out of our busy schedules to do something together. Because oftentimes life gets busy and it's really easy to not have time to spend time with people that you care about. And this has been a great experience for me, and I love spending time with you.
Couldn't agree with you more. And I just want to say there is a Danish art called hygge. Hygge, it's the art of being cozy and just embracing winter and stuff. And one of the things that the Danes do so well and they talk about is finding a hobby that you really love that brings joy into your life. And that is what this podcast has been to me. Like getting to see you weekly and just laughing and being silly and
we do have fun.
Being vulnerable and having so much fun.
Yeah.
It's nothing but joy. Pure bliss.
All right. Well, before should we let people know that we're going to be getting together to celebrate our 1 year anniversary?
We are November 8th in Toronto.
If you're in the Toronto hood,
the
Toronto area, and we're not doing anything splashy or whatever. We're just going to meet at a bar.
We're just renting at the Royal York.
Yeah,
we're not doing that. Okay,
no,
we're not doing
that's
that.
not what we're doing. We're going to get together. We're going to go out for some drinks. We're going to celebrate. We invite our listeners to join us. Check out our Instagram. That is where you're going to find the information And what is our Instagram, Priya?
It is The Little Podcast, LITTL.
Life is
what?
LIITL podcast.
The LIITL podcast.
Yeah.
Or you can, I should know this by now, or you can email us at lifeisinthelyrics@gmail.com. I should just do the email part from now on.
Yeah. Okay. All right, the listeners, thank you for this incredible year. And this is us signing out. We'll see you
Season 2.